Megavanan, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian. There you are, and here I am, and today, on Fantasy Friday, we are doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, we are currently in Middlemead. We're on the third part of where we're helping out Edoras, and we're currently working with Eowyn. She was tasked by Theoden King to prepare Edoras and the outlying cities to prepare to be evacuated to Dunharrow and the Underharrow. And so I've been working with her, getting all of that stuff taken care of. So let's go ahead and get into game. And while we're getting into game, a couple things I wanted to bring up. First off, if there are any in-game events that you'd like for me to promote on the stream, please send me an email at talesian@gmail.com with the subject LOTRO events. Or you can go ahead and post them below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can post down below the information that's there. Or you can pop on my Discord server. Link is also down below, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. And we discuss not only Lord of the Rings Online, but Diablo 4, Diablo 2, Path of Exile, Titan's Quest, and other such games. The one event that I would like to talk about today is the Monsters of Rock event that's going to be on Saturday, February 28th and Sunday, March the 1st, out on the Glamdring server. The Dirty Dozen are back once again, bringing us a dozen one-hour sets of music from various artists such as Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, Avenged Sevenfold, and the Porcupine Tree. It's going to be on the Glamdring server at the Bree Land Fairgrounds Festival stage, starting at 2 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern Server Time, and 3 p.m. on Sunday, also Eastern Server Time. So please, if you're interested in good music, and I've been to this one before, so I know it's really well. No, I know they perform really well, so go on ahead. It's the Monsters of Rock, Saturday, February 28th and March the 1st, out on the Glamdring server. And the other thing I want to talk about really quick are the store sales. It is currently Make Your Piece of Middle-earth Shine, 25% off housing decorations, housing sets, and cloaks through March the 5th. And there's a weekly coupon, as always, and this is a free violet dye, and the coupon code is BERRYGOOD, BERRYGOOD. And again, those sales are through March the 5th. So let's go ahead and get started here. 18th anniversary gift is still available if you haven't logged in, and we are rapidly closing in on the tail end of LI Reward Track Season 16. We got about 4 days left. Where am I at? I think I'm up to the end of last session. When I finished up my session, I got my tracery token. So that was as far as I'm concerned, everything else here on is gravy because I want to make sure to get at least the incomparable token. Because at level 91, I get to go ahead and redo all of my LIs again. I get to go through both of them and update the traceries on them. So the more runes that I can get, the more script I can get, the more tracery tokens that I can get that I can use, more power to me. I want to be ready to go. And again, there's only about 4 days left on the LI reward track, so make sure to collect all of your gifts before the end of the time. So here we are. We're currently working for Magla, who's the Thane of Middlemead, and we were tasked here by Eowyn to ensure that everybody is getting ready to evacuate and head to Underharrow. And I've been slowly working through here, and it looks like Magla has a couple more quests for me. So let's see what he's got.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Why do you pester me with questions of what can be done? Nothing can be done. We had tracked Wormtongue's agent for some time, taking notes of treachery where we found it. Our suspicions always seem to point toward the traders from the Broadacres, Kingstead, and the Stone Deans. They know the roads and knew where the stock would be, all the easier for them to guide the White Hand. I sent Egbelith to guard Crofters, but the wretch must have caught wind of his whereabouts. I know not why you persist in the absence of hope, but speak to Hidlef and the traders if you insist on trying to aid us. But remember, you know the risks. Sounds like he's already kind of given up on things. Oh, and I forgot. Every day is a hobbit's birthday, and we are the fortunate ones to get the presents. And today I have a silver present available, so let's see what we got. 50 Virtue XP and 3 Daleman crams. Increase in combat and out of combat regen for 5 minutes. I've got about 23 of them. I ought to start using them. And we'll use that. And there is also a bonus virtue experience going on right now, Feeling Virtuous. It's a 10% bonus virtue XP for the next few days. So collect your XPs. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to Hidlef, who is the head trader here in Middlemead. There he is. Hey, Destiscardo, how you doing? Good seeing you, my friend. We're back in Middleacre trying to figure out the stuff that's going on here.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Welcome back. Are you here to buy? Oh, you're still sorting out the Thane's affairs again, are you not? Ah, very well. I'll get you one of these days.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
Now then, what is it that Magla wants you to do? Aid us? Surely that cannot be all. My friend, if you wish to spend more time with us, you had naught but to do but ask. The traders are more than capable of managing their own affairs, but if you insist on helping, who am I to stop you? Folkbur, Deildward, and Bjordred are a busy bunch, but call it ill luck if you will. All have been visited nasty troubles as of late. You can find them at their posts where they so often are, and speak to them at your leisure. Perhaps it is good that you came to their aid then, for who knows what other troubles you might help them avoid. So, looks like there's quests from all three of them that I'll need to complete because looks like I have a wrapper here. So let's go ahead and see what we got. And let me go ahead and remove a couple of these quests that I'm not working on right this moment. There we go.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
Sold out. Hail, my friend. Hidlef sent you to aid me? Curious. You see, all my goods were sold to a nobleman in the Stone Deans earlier today, and even now they make their journey there, so I have naught for you to do here. I believe the route is safe, but if Hildolf thinks it's so important, perhaps you can guard my stock in its travels. If your steed is swift, I'm certain you will encounter the cart along the road to the Stone Deans. Okay, so he wants me to patrol to the Stone Deans. We'll talk to Deerwald here.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Ah, so Hidlef has told you of my worries, Well, my apprentice left in a rush this morning and told me he was traveling to Pendelek's farm for reasons that were not made known to me. He took the last of my horses and rode out upon the fields. Now, normally I would not expect him back for some time, but I need him back at my side for our tasks today. If you would, track him down on the fields, as I'm sure he's still riding along at a slow pace. Should he have been able to give you a reason for this senseless journey, send him back here at once by any means. And he has another quest for me.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Saddled with the stock. Ah, there remains one other matter for us to discuss. My apprentice's disappearance is quite concerning, but so too is the loss of my stock. When I awoke the other morning, they had all gone from my stables. If someone thought this a cruel prank, I know not, but they must have been spooked, for their tracks away from Middlemead appear to have been made in a frenzy. If you would, search the fields to the south, and I am sure some haven't traveled far, and it would mean a great deal to me if they were returned to my keeping. Okay, I can do that. And hey, Destiscardo, congratulations on the walk streak. You are currently on a 20-0 stream streak. Congratulations, my friend. And enjoy that goblin gold. I put up a few new things for you to spend it on if you're interested. And I'm always looking for more ideas, so if you've got any ideas on things that I don't have there, just throw me a towel, let me know. And here we'll talk to Folkborough and see what she has to say.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Greetings. Hidlef told me you'd be able to help me with my troubles, so I thank you for your aid. You see, my family lives at a small homestead southeast of Middlemead, and none of the crops have been coming into the village for a day or two. Now, we've had lapses before, but this one has me worried. I sent my friend Tornwolf to check on my family earlier today. If you would, meet him at the homestead and see if you two can figure out what is happening.
Okay. So I've got the quests from the three traders. And it looks like one of them is over here to the east, and all the rest are to the south and west. So let's go ahead and head east first. And let me get buffed up, because you never know what's going to happen out there. Oh, actually, I need to pick up some stuff out of my storage. I went ahead and popped on my my cook. And went ahead and added some... There we go. There we go. Now I got extra food. That gives me 13 and 10 plus the Dale Cram, so I should be fine. There we go. Which way am I still going? Oh, I need to go that way. Okay. No wonder I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Going the wrong way. Helps if you go in the correct direction. And you know me, though. I always tend up and go this way, so. Let's mount up on my horse for this, because it's a little far away. The Curious Errands. We'll set that as a quest guide focus. Mount on my horse. Ooh, I'll pick up some Earlingus Scarn. We really need to work on that. I've got two crofters that I'm working on. Ooh, Spying Craven. Is he... Yes, he is damaged. He is. So let's get rid of him. And I have a new quest. Kraban Slayer of the West Minette. And it is a 80 and 160. Okay. So that's good. I should probably go ahead and pop up... Yeah, I should probably pop up a Skill and Slayer Deed Accelerator. Those are very, very handy when you're trying to work on deeds, especially when some of the kill counts get up to be 100, 200, or 150, 300. It always helps when you can get kill. You know, when you've got those large kill counts, if you can run a Skill and Slayer deed, because it helps, and plus they're good lasting too. Like these are the ones I've got are primarily 6-hour long Skill and Slayer, so that always helps. There's an Urukai. There we go. Ooh, a rich Earlingus Scar deposit. Definitely don't want to miss that one. Oh, that one was over 6 chunks of Scarn. That's good. There we go. Ooh, an Urukai Black Arrow. Alright, so... Ooh, looks like there's another farm that's on fire. Aside a blood-stoked Uruk, you discover Deerworld's apprentice and slain horses, pale coat. Oh, the war leader. Wasting my time. Only 3, none of them dark. What a worthless lot. The Uruk does not appear to notice you as he mumbles to himself, but suddenly his head jerks up as he glares at you in your direction. But I've got a... The Uruk does not appear to notice you as he mumbles to himself, but suddenly his head jerks up and he glares in your direction. And you? What's your doing, huh? He said there'd be more. The Uruk notes your confusion and raises his weapon. Well, if you ain't in on it, you gotta go. He didn't say nothing about a hunter. Unfortunately, Deerwald's apprentice is no more. But now I need to find and return his wayward horses. I don't think these are them. But it looks like everything is on the other side of Middlemead, so we'll just port back to Middlemead real quick, and then we'll go ahead and continue on. This is weird. He wants me to go over here? That far away? Or is it up here where he wants me to go? No? You see no sign of the cart and should continue on your patrol. Ooh, what's this? An avant-jaw trap? New quest, clearing the road. Avant-jaw traps can be found along the road west out of Middlemead and Kingstead. You've discovered cruel Dunlending traps and should destroy them to protect the warriors and the steeds of the Middlemead. Cruel traps of the Dunlending make litter the road west of Middlemead in hopes of crippling the Rohirrim and their steeds alike. And my goal is to destroy 8 of those traps. And it looks like right there is one of the Dunlending archers. And I now have a Dunlending Slayer of the Westmanet deed, which is 100-200. There's a wagon right here. Might have been placed there by the Dunlending. I don't know if that's one of the ones I'm looking for. It didn't light up. Alright, there's the last trap that I need to kill. So I should get that quest completed now. Yep. You've cleared the road of the Dunlending's cruel traps and opened the way between Kingstead and the Stone Deeds. The people of Middlemead are thankful for your aid. It's weird. I guess back over here is where I needed to be for the next quest. But I'm not seeing it. You have discovered a broken fence and marks of a cart barreling off the road. Okay, so I do need to go there. You discovered the majority of stock is intact, but one barrel is curiously empty. And here's the empty weapon barrel. Blade lines mark the barrel, hinting the weapons are now in other hands. And I picked up a new remote quest, disarming the enemy. Ah, collecting stolen weapons from the Dunlenders. Stolen swords can be found in the hands of the nearby Dunlendings. You'll come across a wrecked cart that has been partially looted by the nearby Dunlendings. You should defeat them and recover the swords. You mean like that one right there? Like that, yep. There we go, that's good. Also making sure, there have been a lot of quests recently since I got into Rohan where I actually had to loot the bodies, so I was just making sure I didn't have to loot the bodies. There we go. But I found the stolen swords. You've recovered many swords from the Dunlendings, depriving the enemies of Rohan the chance to exploit stolen arms against the Rohirrim in battle. Alright. Okay, so now we need to head south. Let's go ahead and start looking for those missing horses. I can turn in these quests now, but I'll just go ahead and can finish up the mode and turn in all of the quests at one time. And pick up some more Analingus Scarn, which I need. Ah, there's one of the missing horses. It looks like there's a mounted Dunlending warrior. We'll go and take him out first. Ooh, that one was harding a mournful. Back off. Got him. But I didn't get any tattered... Oh, there we go. Now they finally show up. I thought I wasn't going to get any tattered shadows for that one. But we get to start off the day with 6 of them. Nice. So now we'll go ahead and pick up this wayward horse. Well, that's weird. It mounted it. Oh, I have to pick it up and return it. Okay. There's the first horse returned. Is that another one over there? Nope, that's not one. That way should be one. And we'll get rid of the spine Kraban. There it is. Let's go around. I want to drop this horse off first before I fight that Dunlending warrior. Oh, come on. Don't. Come on, let me... Thank you. Now I can take him out. Alright, come here, you. Come here, you. You want to mess with my horse? You ain't gonna mess with my horse. You ain't gonna mess with my horse. I heard that call. I don't see it. There's that spine Krabon. Let's go and take care of him. I don't need Saruman watching what I'm doing. He's already sending Nazgul against me. I don't need any other trouble. There we go. Alright. So the last one I need to do is talk to Torf at the homestead. Southwest of Middlemead. So we'll go ahead and set as the quest guide focus. And let's go ahead and talk to him. And then we'll turn in those quests. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it did. Oh, that haystack starts a quest. And that chest is really good for my my scholar supplies too. Alright. Go ahead and buff up before I search that haystack. You discovered Folkber's homestead. Cutting the chaff. Haystacks can be found throughout the farm southeast of Middlemead. You've heard curious rustling coming from the haystacks at a farm outside of Middlemead. You should investigate to discern if Durlendings have infiltrated the farm. So far, that one hasn't. But here's Torwolf. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Our mission is dire.
Ah, just in time. All's been quiet so far, and I have seen no sign of the crofters. Strange, indeed. Folkber told me of her concerns, and they seem to be quite warranted, so let us search the farm. I shall scout the farmhouse, and you should begin by searching the windmill. Perhaps you can get a good look at the surrounding fields from the balcony. Oh, and a wooden chest. I'll just help myself to that. Thank you very much. 5 Eorlingus hides. I can definitely use those. That one was hiding a shadowy. And 2 more tattered shadows. We still need to find 1 more haystack, which is right here. Through your efforts, you've exposed several Dunlendings hiding in the haystacks outside of Middlemead. The Dunlendings cannot be allowed to hold stations so close to Middlemead, much less lay claim to any of Rohan's lands. With the Dunlendings defeated, the people of Middlemead will enjoy a renewed peace of mind. You see nothing amidst the swaying crops below. I did see a backpack, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and search the farmhouse. As you approach the door, you hear voices inside. Rescue the crofters from the Dunlendings. Captured crofters can be found inside the homestead to the southeast of Middlemead. If you come across some crofters captured by the Dunlendings, you should free them from the captors and aid in reclaiming their homestead. Come on down. Thank you. There we go.
What do you need?
Aye, tragic. Just when I was getting comfortable. I trust my fellows to get the job done, and rightfully so, it seems. The homestead belongs to the Dunlendings now, so you three are locked in with us. You won't be leaving this house. Poor wolf. And there's the third crafted crofter. There we go. You've rescued the crofters from a grim fate at the hands of the Dunlendings. With these threats quelled, the homestead can now begin its harvest anew. And now I'm a friend to the Eorlingus. I've gained 20,000 reputation. You're now considered a friend to the Eorlingus of the Westminute. And I have a title, and I should be getting some LOTRO points. Yep, and there they are right there. 10 LOTRO points. There we go. That's a good start for the day. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp back to Middlemead, and we'll turn in those quests. And I'll go ahead and take care of my inventory too. I probably picked up a few goodies. A little bit. New tailor recipe. Do I need it? I do. And that's a scholar's case. I already own it. And that's a Westmanet scholar's case, which I don't. Eorlingus inlays. Next induction cannot be interrupted. Minus 7. Oh, it's for the Runekeeper. Okay. And then I picked up 2 metalsmiths, so that's 4 items to sell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sell. All right. So we'll go ahead and turn in all these quests now. We'll start with Folkber, since I'm right here.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
What? Impossible. He had been a trusted friend of my family for years. Why would he attack you? I assure you, this was not my doing. You must believe me. All that matters to me is that my family is safe. What has become of my dear Rohan?
I wish I knew too. Let me turn that down just a little bit. There we go. And there's Biored, who is the sold out.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It is sorry indeed to hear of the cart and the rider's fate, but I am glad my stock remains intact. I know not where I can send it to the Stone Deeds without fear of another ambush, but I shall keep it safe here in the meantime. And now the fun's going to begin. So we're going to turn in these quests, and then I'm going to get to have a little bit of fun. I got 2 more to do here. Curious errands.
What brings you to these lands?
And here I was about to reprimand the boy for being slow to return. Such a loss. I am unsettled by the Uruk's words, my friend. From the sound of it, he was sent to merely feed my stock into the enemy's hands, knowingly or not. This was no errand of mine, and I fear the man who would have arranged such sinister dealings. Any other quest?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I thank you. This is not all of them. It is certainly enough to reopen my shop. Curious, though, that the only ones you could find were pale of coat. I wonder what has become of the rest. Now he's got his horses back. So let's go ahead and talk to Hilderif.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Shantrandra, I did not expect to see you, and so soon. I trust you don't have too much trouble aiding them. You tell Hitler for the numerous grim events of the day and the strength of the enemy nearby. Ah, tragic, but all too common these days. You're awfully lucky to have escaped such a fate. Now then, Magdala must be missing to you. Off you go. Clearly preoccupied, he shoos you away to Thane Magla? That doesn't sound very good to me. Before we talk to Thane Magla, though, I want to go ahead and do something good. Level 91 is when my legendary items both get reforged. So this is where the fun begins. So we'll go ahead. I've got the coin, so we'll go ahead and reforge them. All tracery slots can now be upgraded to level 175, and 1 new slot has been unlocked. But no new slots on Albion. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here, the Bow of the New Forest, and see what new slot I picked up. Picked up a Word of Power. Okay, let me go ahead and... I have a spreadsheet that I've been keeping up with. It's more along the lines of when I was playing on... now on Peregrine. Was originally on Landraval. But I sort of have a guideline as to how I want things to go. Skill induction speed, damage over time. It looks like this is the one I want to pick up here. Alright. So now the fun begins. Let's go ahead and pop into my storage. Open up my LI chest. As soon as it loads, of course. Come on. Oh, it did load. There we go. Okay. All right, so we've got, well, these level 50 runes we can go and withdraw and use because they're not going to be of any good to me. There's some 86s. Can I use those? Let me double check that. Okay, that one I don't need. And that one I don't need. And that 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 I don't need. And that's a Heartseeker. Ooh. Ooh. Am I using Heartseeker damage? I am using Heartseeker damage on Bow of the New Forest. Let's go ahead and put that down there for right now. Melee skills? Am I using melee skills? It might be. Let's go ahead and move that over there. And these minor essences can be removed. Press onwards, a level 51. Quick shots, a level 126. Throw that over there. Quick shot focus chances of 51. Rain of arrows is 126. We'll hold that. Ranged attack is a 126. And range still crit modifier is a 51. So we'll move that up there. Okay, that made a bunch of room in here. Now, Heraldry of the Sparrow, that's a 126. We definitely want that. And that is a level 51 tracery. That can go over there. We'll be selling and munching a bunch of these right now so I can build up some ancient script. Currently, I have 6,200, so let's just hold that in reserve so I can watch it. Now that is a 126 blaze arrow, but I'm not using it. And that's a 51. That's a 51. And these are all 51, so we can go ahead and burn them up. Puts me at about 6,500 ancient script, so that's good. And we want to go ahead and mark these for save for now, and then we got 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, so we'll sell those. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start working on my weapons a bit. Heraldry of the Sparrow, 126, but it's only a rare. Problem is I don't have a whole lot of... Well, I actually do have a bunch of incomparable tracery tokens, even a couple of legendaries. Oh, there's a level 50. You can withdraw that. And see, I have a cracked Khazad-dûm, which is for level 51. So that's not going to really do me any good right now. And I have a Shattered. We'll remove these embellished Crawfors real quick. There we go. Heartseeker. Yes, I am using it, and it's a legendary. Oh, but it's a level 51. It's no good to me. Okay. Rare, I'd rather turn the rares into and that's a Heartseeker incomparable. That's a melee skills rare. Rain of arrows rare. Quick shot focus rare. And ranged attack rare. Yeah, I'd rather just munch all these rares and get the incomparables. Since I have all those nice tracery tokens, I might as well start using some of them. Okay, so that is a Heart Seeker, which is currently on the bow of the New Forest. No, it's not. Do I want to add it as a word of power? That's a word of mastery, isn't it? Yeah, it is a word of mastery. Range skill and barrage. Notice I'm not really using Heart Seeker, am I? I don't think I'm using Heart Seeker damage. Yeah, I'm not. Because Heart Seeker is actually... Heart Seeker is... right there. In for the kill. Heart Seeker leaves your target bleeding and all of your bleeds become more potent. That's what I thought. I thought Heart Seeker was somewhere along the red line. Which means I'm not using it right now, so we can go ahead and munch that too. Oh, it's locked. I have to unlock it first. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So, you know where we have to go in order to get our traceries? Oh, I need to structure my game time. Right now, I'm listless and can't figure out what to do. Oh, well... I'm going to be going ahead and working on my weapon right now. Well, where are you in game right now, Destiscarda? I need to head to Rivendell. Because that is where the Word Horde of Gobathon is. And it's at the Word Horde of Gobathon where you can get all the traceries that you need for your allies. And this right here is one of the main reasons why I like playing a hunter. I can go all the way from Rohan to Rivendell in like less than a minute. Now the Word Horde of Gobathon is up here on the second floor. Now in the Word Horde of Gobathon, you can not only pick up the traceries you need, but you can actually pick up once you get access to it. If you're missing an LI, you can go ahead and pick it up here. All based on class. And then you also pick up some scrolls and enhance level 1 runes as well for 150 ancient script a pop. And you can even shattered for... oh, okay. That's interesting. For Illithin and Morgul traceries, I can get an incomparable tracery. You can also get a map to the tracery archive if you need it, and a tracery reclamation scroll if you want to pull it out. So, let's see here what I want to do first. not playing right now. I'm around where you're questing wise. I think a lot of my problems are, oh, I'm so sorry. Are health related because I've been feeling so lethargic the past couple of weeks. Got blood tests from anemia. Oh, I am so sorry. I understand. I battle depression. And there are times that I find the will to actually do something that I enjoy to be lacking. That's not the same as yours, but I do hope that you get that taken care of really soon. It's not fun. That's not a fun mental place to be, let's be honest. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3 legendary tracery tokens. We can go ahead and pull those out. The Khazad-dûm one does me no good, but these should. And for the time being, I'm going to stop the auto-gathering on my tracery so I can hold these in reserve. Cracked Rohirrim tracery, that's exactly what I want. I have 3 of them, which means I can get 3 legendary traceries right now. So I need to figure out the 3 legendary traceries that I want the most. Let's see. This is always where things get interesting, is trying to figure out how you want to do your weapon and the best way to do it. That's agility, vitality, physical mastery. All skill inductions. I do use split shot a lot. I think we'll go split shot. And I think, do I want to do Ascendant Light, just flat crit? Because that also gives me a bonus to my light type damage as well. See, this is where things get interesting, trying to figure out the best way to do your weaponry, the best way to get everything equipped in order to give yourself the most advantage in battle. And this is where things just get real fun. Range skill crit multiplier does sound like a good choice. And that is a word of mastery, which are out here. Right here. Hunter traceries, level 86. Focus builder, range skill crit modifier. I think that was one of the ones I was looking at, was it not? Yeah, range skill crit mod. So we'll go ahead and pick that one up. 1,000 and one of my... There we go. And then we'll take it and slot it right in its place. There we go. What's on Albion? Single target attack critical. Which is a word of power offensive. Hey, Starlugo, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Just hit level 91, so I'm going through really quick and working on my legendary item before I get back into the swing of things. This is a word of power offensive. I think they're in here. Heraldric and Word of Craft. Word of Power right there. Level 86. Incomparable. Legendary. There we go. That's going to be on page 2. Single target attack criticals. There we go. Or do I want to do just flat attack damage this time? Fizz match attack. No, I'd rather do I'd rather get the critical rating. So we'll do that one next. There we go. And I've got one more that I need to do. Oh, well, welcome back to LOTRO, Starluga. And we'll do Focus Builder damage, which is a Word of Mastery Hunter. Hunter Traceries, level 101. I'm sorry, level 86. Focus Builder damage, because I use those a lot. So Focus Builder damage. We'll go ahead and pick that one up right there. There we go. Well, if you're going to pay for a VIP and you want a little bit of a challenge, I would recommend either Angmar or Mordor. Those are the ones that are those I play on currently the Angmar server. That's the one where you've got the Nazgul, the Veil of the Nine. And also when you get up to max level for the server, you can join in the big fights with the big boss ones. And there's also legendary things that go on too. There's like for instance a couple streams ago I picked up legendary Wildemore because I completed all the Wildemore storyline. If you're not going to pay for VIP, then any of the other regular servers, which are close to where you live, if you're EU or if you're NA, I would recommend one of those. All right. So, NA? I'll get back to you in just one quick second. So if you're NA, then any of the non-VIP legendary servers I would recommend. I know that Glamdring and Sting are pretty much they're fairly high to my understanding. I have my other characters on Peregrine, but I really don't play them much since I've been playing here mostly on Angmar. So that's what I recommend. Either Glamdring or Sting, or if you're going to spend for a VIP, I'd recommend Angmar. Let's see, what do I want to take though? I don't have any more Shattered Traceries, I don't believe. Do I have any Shattered Traceries in my stared storage? Oh, yes, I actually do. I have a bunch of tracery tokens, and I have so much sealed traceries too. I should probably burn a couple of those off. See if I get anything. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and see what we get from these. Perfect Healing, which I don't need, so that can get munched. Incoming damage reduction physical. I don't need that. Lead. Not using it, and I don't have the room for it. Yep, so we'll get rid of that. Strength of Earth I'm not using. Fleetness I'm not using. Well, that's an extra 300 script. That can definitely gives me about 5,000 script. Okay. Let's see again. Go to shared storage. Pull out a few of these tracery tokens. There, we'll pull 3 of them out. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's a Khazad-dûm, so that goes in storage. And I've got 2 Shattered Rohirrim traceries, so we can pick 2 of those up. Let's get Heraldry of the Sparrow twice, which is going to be in here under Heraldric traceries. There we go. And just want to double check, make sure I'm getting the correct one. Heraldry of the Sparrow, so I want to get 2 of those. There we go. And those will go right there. And right there. And skill induction speed is a word of power. Do I have any more? I got a couple sealed. Oh, let's go ahead and pop some more sealed traceries and see what I get. Plus, this is also making more room in my storage, so I'm not angry with that at all. Quick shot. Am I using quick shot? No, I'm not. Okay. Area effect target count? No. Press onward, cool down, and heal. That I am actually using. I think that one's on Bow of the New Forest. No, maybe I'm not using it yet. Maybe it's something that I'm planning to use. Press onward, cool down, and heal right there. Okay. And Ascendant Lightning, which does me no good. So let's go ahead and get some more ancient script. There we go. Comparable coffer of craft. Shattered tracery token and a delving box of crafting materials. Okay. There's a Shattered Rohirrim tracery. Delving box of crafting materials. A type of crafting materials appropriate for any tier. So we will go ahead and do a crate of scholar materials. And then we will go ahead and get tattered Rohirric parchments, 6 of them. There we go. Incomparable Cough. That's a random legendary tracery and an Ambari word of herald. Okay, let's chance this one. Ba-doom! Ambari heraldry recipe selection box. Sealed tracery legendary. Let's hope this is one I can use, folks. Ascendant Light. Yes, I can use it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Put that one on my... Put that on Albion, the Sword of Wayland. I'll take that Ascendant Light. Thank you very much. 50 points of critical rating? Yes. That one was good. And then that is a Umbari World of Heraldry recipe, which we'll go ahead and... I'm not ready for those yet. Random Legendary Tracy. Let's do that one again. Let's try it again. Boom. Quick Shot. I don't think I'm using Quick Shot. And it's a word mastery. I don't think I'm using Quick Shot. Is it a word of power? Do I want to use it? It's a word of mastery. Okay. All right, so we'll munch that. That'll be worth, what, 120? 80. Okay. There we go. And let's see. We'll grab a couple more tracery tokens. Here, I now have 4 Shattered Rohirrim traceries, so let's go ahead now. Skill in, let's fill in this word of power that I'm missing. Single target attack damage. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Unless I'm already using it. I'm just using single target crack criticals. Induction speed, and it's also, well, it's level 120, enhancement level 125. So we need to word of power. Yeah. The legendary. The mastery. Skill induction speed. There it is. And I have another word of power I can use. Ranged attack extension. This is always... Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and get area of effect attack damage. Because I do use area effect attack damage. I'm going to make sure that that is going to work on what I want it. And boosts the direct damage of skills affecting multiple targets while increasing physical mastery rates. Okay. That's what I thought. Word of power trace increases the damage of an area effect attack. Yeah. So that's the one that I want to use. So let's go ahead and pull that one in. We'll get area effect attack damage since I do use my rain of arrows, my split shot a lot. We'll go ahead and get that one. So we'll get area effect attack damage. And we'll slot that into the open word of power slot. That's melee skills, 125 legendary, range crit, 130 legendary. Barrage damage. Wait, no, we actually want them to go once, enhancement limit 200, so... Enhancement limit 200, enhancement limit 200, enhancement limit 200, enhancement limit 125. Melee skills damage, which is a word of mastery. Focus spender. Focus spender damage. There we go. Let's do focus spender damage. Okay. And that Ascendant Light. So there, that's all. Okay. So Albion is now upgraded. So how about the Bow of the New Forest? Barrage and the Ascendant Light. And I've got one Tracery token left. I'd rather get Ascendant Light. So we now need to go ahead and back into my shared storage, and I need more Ancient Script. So that's what we're going to go ahead now and pull all these rare sealed traceries for, and we'll just munch them so I can pick up some extra Ancient Script. That's why I save all of these, because you never know when you're going to need them. Go ahead and see what we got. See what we got here. I need barrage damage. Is that Ascendant? Did I get Ascendant Light? I got Grand Willpower and Exemplary Evasion. The other one I need is barrage damage. Fleetness. Melee Blindside. No. There's the barrage. I could use it. Let's pull it down. Heartseeker. Rain of Arrows. Alright, so let's go ahead and munch everything that I know I'm not going to use. That'll give me a bunch of extra Ancient Script. We'll go ahead and slot the barrage for now. Oh, and I still need melee. I still need melee skills too. So I need melee skills and Ascendant Light. Okay, there's a level 50. There's an 86 incomparable. Okay, I can munch both of those. That put me up to 860 Ancient Script, so I don't quite have enough yet. So, Bellish Coffer of Ancient Script, there's 600, so let's go ahead and use that. There's another Embellished Coffer. Enhancement Runes. There's a Sealed Tracery. Distracting Shot cooldown. Nope. So burn that. Which puts me up to 2100. So I can go ahead now. And I can get the Ascendant Light, which is a Word of Craft. I'd rather get the Ascendant Light. Word of Craft. Level 86. Incomparable. Ascendant Light. There we go, Ascendant Light. And then the last one I need is melee skills damage. I think I can come up with another shared storage. I think I can come up with another. Yeah, I can come up with another incomparable tracery token. Raharim. So I need melee skills, which is a Word of Mastery. Level 86 general damage. Melee skills. There it is, melee skills damage right there. There we go. Now I need to update them all to 175, or as close to it as I can. So for that, now we need the runes. So I'm going to be burning a bunch of runes. There we go. Up into storage. And pull out the runes. Oh, 50. Okay. Enhancement runes rare. Those are 50s. I don't want those. There's the 86. Just pull out all of my runes that I've got. There we go. All right. So I've got a bunch of runes, so now we need to figure out... let's do Heraldry of the Sparrow. I want to get that one maxed out. Okay, 162. 13. Okay, that one's maxed out. Well, let's go ahead, and that's both the new force. Let's go ahead and get this other Heraldry of the Sparrow maxed out if I can, at the very least. I'll be one short. There we go. I don't think I can use any of these. Maybe I can. Don't know if I can. Try it. Nope. The enhanced rune is not powerful enough on that tracery, so those can get sold. There we go. Okay. And I think I'm about out of runes. A bunch of tracery tokens. And borrow craft selections. Yeah. I am out of runes. Alright, so I at least got everything started, so we'll be maxing out my weapons as we go. I mean, I could turn around if I wanted to. I could spend what ancient script I have to get a whole bunch of level 100, level 80, level 86. And they're 150 each. 153, 456. And you see, you only get one rune for 150 ancient script. So it's not really very much. But we went and did one. I can at least max that out. Alright. So let's head back to Middlemead. So now I'm on the hunt for more runes again. I'll need to update my spreadsheet at the end of my stream. But very briefly, that's how you work on your legendary item. You kind of plan a little bit and then try to save up as much stuff as you can. And that's what I did here. So now let's go back and talk to Thane Magla concerning Hillwolf and helping out the other traders.
Our mission is dire.
You were away for some time. I had begun to think you would not return. You tell Magla of your dealings with the traders in Hillwolf. Ah, you've encountered many dangers, but outlasted them all. Your skill is unquestionable, but I am curious why Hillwolf would be so quick to send you away. He has never been one to be flustered by the chance happenings of the day, for better or worse. And all these suspicious dealings with the apprentice, missing horses, and failed shipments. Something is afoot here. We shall start with Hillwolf. Bring him here, and we shall see what he has to say on these matters. All right. I don't see him there. That's not good. Much to your dismay, Hillwolf is nowhere to be found. That is not good at all. Let's go back and see what Thane Magla has to say.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Hillwolf is gone, is he not? Ah, I thought as much from what you had told me before. For my part, I sent a few guards to his home as soon as you left, and they informed me that his home had been torn asunder as if he had departed with great haste. Among his keepings, they found the shredded remains of a note signed by Wormtongue. I believe we have found our traitor. Okay, let's see. Oh no, none of these cloaks are going to be of any upgrade to me. So 13, 13, they're all 13, so I'll just pick one and go for it. And I can gain my War Steeds levels now level 55. I'll work on that a little later.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Not our future. It was Hillwolf. I should have known with how our resources dwindled these past few weeks. The wretch intended to starve us out by feeding our goods into the hands of the enemy, but fie on such underhanded dealings. Let him run, and while he gathers his wits, my people will make for Edoras. One matter remains before I can send my people away, and I wish for you to bring my wife and son to my side, here in this hall. I must speak to them before time is too late. You can find them in my home, but please, be swift. Alright, so we need to head to his home, which is right over there.
My husband wishes to see us in the hall, you say? Very well. Sioka and I will make our way there as soon as we are able, but I would ask that you aid me with something first. My husband cannot wield a blade as he once did, and it has troubled him greatly to sit idly as battles are fought and won. Silka is silly of age, and I would have him take up Magla's sword so his legacy as a warrior might begin anew. The sword is upstairs in our room, and though Magla enjoys not to look upon it, you will find it there. Alright.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Mother says I can have his sword? Sioka takes the blade and turns it, watching the reflections change with a fascinated look upon his face. I must show father. I want to defend Rohan for him just like he did for me. Alright, so let's escort them to the Thane.
Aid the horse lords.
Magla's stony gaze betrays a great deal of unease. My friend, if you would, please ready the wagons. Time grows short for my people to travel to Edoras, and I would not wish them to be here any longer than they need to be. Leave me here. I must speak to my family alone before they join the others. And the wagons are... we're around here. Where are the wagons? Oh, there they are. There's one of them. So that wagon is now readied. There's the other wagon. And the last wagon is over here. Here, wagon, 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 wagon. Here, wagon, 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 wagon. That's my wagon summoning song. I'm hoping it works. I'm not seeing it, though. Wagon, 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 wagon. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's go back to Thane Magla and let him know that the wagons are ready to go.
Our mission is dire.
They have gone. As you readied the wagons, my guards rallied the people. Now they can leave with a glimmer of hope that brighter days are ahead. They shall set out immediately, but you and I have one last matter to discuss.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The people are safe, and that is all that matters. Let them have their hope. I have known this war to be over for some time, but to speak truthfully, I see not the hope that others do. You and I are the last of Middlemead, and should you wish to live, I would suggest you flee to Edoras as well. I was born in this town, grew to lead it, and I will die in this town. And I swear, arm or not, I will die a warrior. Come, let us have a drink.
Having seen his people ride to safety at Edoras, Thane Magla awaits death in his mead hall as the White Hand prepares to raise Middlemead.
Come, have a drink with me. As I see it, the war has long been over here. To send my people away was not a gesture of salvation. Instead, I sought to grant them hope in the fleeting days of Rohan. To grant them hope that there still remained a place to run. I wager the White Hand will be here before long, and here they shall find me. Fine drinks, an end to my suffering. Is it not a good death? Magla must be convinced to stand with his people. No. He's not giving me the option to speak? And I told him no. No? Well, what hope do you see then? Tell Magla a story of your adventures in the Eastmead. So I tell him how I helped Eowyn. Ah, strength and hope from such unlikely places, but I am no warrior. Not anymore. So now I'll challenge him to be a leader. Ah, perhaps you are right. To die skulking in a hall is a sorry end for a warrior. My life is owed to my family and the people of Rohan. It is not mine to toss aside. A din rising outside of the mead hall signals the arrival of the White Hand. They are here. Let us meet them and see if we cannot escape to Edoras.
Our mission is dire.
Alas for Middlemead, look what the White Hand has done already. We must do simply if we are to escape with our lives. It is worse than I had feared. They have set aflame to Middlemead. We must move with haste and search for any horses that yet remain. Here they come. Swiftly now, we must reach the trader's pavilion. Ah. None here, but... Hail, Magla! How dare you show your face here again?
Fear not. It saddens me to see my home burn as well. Yet I find it knowing what treasures await for me lessons to blow.
Idlif, look what you have done. You would have starved us all and left us defenseless.
You speak true, but ever the wise warrior, I knew you had eyes everywhere. Regrettably, Shantrantra was a problem I could not solve, unlike Egbel.
And to taunt me with the death of my closest kinsman. No fate is too cruel for you.
We shall see, Magla. I find the White Hand mightier than the lot of you.
These are your just rewards. Enough of that wretch. Come, we must find the horses and escape. Ah, good fortune at last. I see steeds ahead. Run. We must flee before they can overwhelm us. You have discovered steeds left unharmed.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
We must flee. Let us ride to Edoras and rejoin with the others. Let us flee with haste.
I need your help, my friend.
You have done well to rescue Magla from the right hand. His people did make it here safely, and I am glad to have you as well. He is nothing short of a brilliant tactician, and though he may no longer be the warrior as he once was, he can still aid our people far more than he believes. I thank you. Okay. Finesse of his mastery. Parry, evade. Yeah, we'll grab that one.
Fremedon and I have never agreed upon
I'm not
anything.
ready for that yet. Not ready for that yet, so we'll hold off. Let me go ahead and see what other quests we've got. I need to go to the Broadacres. That one. Missed that one, but I'll go back and do that one off stream. Get rid of a couple of these that I don't need anymore. There we go. And then I also need to pick up the excuse me, the next quest in the Ballad of Bingo Boffin as well. Alright, so I need to find Huluk in the Broadacres, so that's outside the town of Stoke. And then there's also Aldeburgh that I need to head to as well. Southeast of Edoras, nestled near the White Mountains. In the Eastfold? Yes, Aldeburgh's in the Eastfold. So I got two different places to go to right now. I think I want to head to the Broadacres. So I want to head to Stoke, which I think I already have mapped out as a I think I already have that one mapped out as a rideable place. So let's go ahead and hit the Stable Master here at Edoras and see if I can get to Stoke. There he is, right there. What's this? Westmanet Scout.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
To the Stone Deans. I'll accept it, and we'll pick it up later. And where is the stable master? There we go. Let's head to Stoke.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Yep, I got a swift travel to Stoke, so let's go ahead and swift travel there. All right, let's see. Oh, let's go ahead and make sure I have the millstone. I'm pretty sure I already do. Osserly, Edoras, Entwad, Middlemead. Yeah, I already had it, so fine, we got it. Okay. We're working on To the Broad Acres, which was actually one of the quests that I picked up from Gandalf when I was last in Edoras. Looks like it's outside of town. Yep, there he is, right there.
What brings you to these lands?
Well met, my friend. We have need for a hunter such as you. And now I'm working on quests in the Broadacres. 50 of them will net me some points, some coins, hero of the Broadacres, some virtue experience, and reputation with the Orlingus. There we go.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Securing Stoke. I confess that I find a joy to see strangers journey through our lands. As you can see, Stoke is in dire need of assistance. You should speak at once with Fithrild, our reeve. No doubt she will welcome you as a friend. Fithrild is likely in council with her captains within the mead hall. You should go there at once. Alright, so let's head off to there. Looks like there's a bunch of people here. That's always good. But these two seats are empty, though.
Will you help my people?
You have come at an opportune time, stranger. It grieves me that I cannot yet send aid to Theoden King. I am a loyal subject, but I must consider my own people first. We've been under assault by warg riders for days. The grazing lands west of Stoke burn, and our town is overcrowded with refugees and livestock. If we can break this siege, there will be nothing to stop me from going to my king's aid. Please, help me secure the gates of the town while I consider the best course of action. You can find wooden planks throughout the town. Gather them and take them to the gates and repair the damaged barricades. Alright. Let's see what we got. All the planks are right there. Right in this general area. There's another. So now we'll repair the barricades. There we go. Let's go back to the mead hall and talk to Fithruth.
There is work to be done here.
Ah, you have returned. I believe I know what must be done, though I dare say I am concerned that it may not be possible.
There is work to be done here.
My friend, I know what needs to be done, but I confess that I hesitate to do so. If we are to send aid to Theoden King, we must first break the siege upon Stoke, but to do that, we must muster the Thanes of the Broadacres, and I have no doubt that they, too, face the threat of an assault. Nevertheless, it must be done. Speak with Grimar, and he will provide you with the signets to take to my Thanes. Each signet bears the crest of their households, and they will know that it means we are in dire need of aid. Not far to the northeast lies Osserley, where dwells Ordlach. It is settled on an embankment leading down into the Entwash, so they may not have seen the smokes of the fires on here. Ordlach is a pleasant fellow, and likely be the most ready to join our cause. You should go to him first.
brings you to these lands?
So, Reeve Thurthard has decided to summon the Thanes? Recommended she do this days ago, but I understand her concerns. It may well be that Ordlac and Tordag will be unable to come in time. Nevertheless, here are the signets of Osserly and Torsbury. Frithred told you of Ordlac, but not of Tordag. The Thane of Torsbury is a brave and mighty warrior, but he is not the most clever man. It took much for him to accept Fithrold, a woman, as Reeve when her husband perished, but since she broke his nose in a brawl, he has been a faithful retainer. May fortune smile upon you as to deliver these tokens. Go to Osserly first. So it looks like we're off to Osserly to go ahead and start the summons of the Thanes of the Broadacres to Stoke. And on that note, I am going to go ahead and end my stream here today. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I think we had a good time. We accomplished a lot today. Definitely made progress on Edoras. We'll be doing, this is still considered part of Edoras, so I'll be going ahead and doing a part 4 my next stream, which will be this Sunday for Sword and Sorcery Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific. Again, if you have any events that you would like for me to advertise, please send me the information via my Discord server, via email, or via posting just on one of the comment thread underneath here to let me know what's going on, because I try my best to read and see all the comments. And you too, Death Discarder, you too, take it easy. And you people, take it easy and be safe, my friends. Now let me go ahead and check real quick and see who else is running LOTRO at this time, to see if I can go ahead and have you continue your adventures. Let's see who else is doing LOTRO. Oh! Leyren has been on for about 8 hours. But I think we'll head over there. So again, I would like to thank all of you for joining me. We're going to go ahead and raid Leyrienna, who is a very, very good streamer. Somebody who I definitely respect. So be nice to them in there and give them a follow if you get a chance. But until I see you all again, take care and be safe.